Hello guys, and welcome to a new GTK tutorial. Today we are going to talk new things about the GTK Revealer, and we are going to set new functions for it. And for this, let us see the other functions which are provided for us, because we check now the GTK Revealer new, get reveal child and set reveal child. Of course, there is also the GTK Revealer get child revealed, which you can use it to check it if it's fully revealed and so on. And then we have the set transition duration and the get transition type. This is very important. What does these functions? Let us check the GTK Revealer get transition type. It says get the type of animation that will be used for transition in Revealer. And the set one says set the type of the animation that will be used for transition in Revealer. Available types including various kinds of fades and slides. In other words, we are going to need this function, which takes two parameters. The first one is Revealer itself, and the second one, it is the transition, which is of the GTK Revealer transition type. If we open this link in the new tab and we check on it, it is not working. I will have to report this one again, because with those new changes which they did to their website, they are linking you from GTK 3 to GTK 4, and it's not working, and you get a bad information about it. So this means we need to take care about these things in another way. So let me see if I go to object hierarchy and then try to use the search if it's working. And it's bring you to the GTK Revealer, which is not what we need. And of course, being here, we have no those enumerations, but we can use standard, because this is what we need. Enumeration. This is the place where you are searching your enumeration, which you don't find them. And of course, what do we need? We can check again. We need the GTK Revealer transition type. So GTK Revealer. Let us see where it is, includes, and we have nothing here. Okay, GTK delete direction, classification, orientation. It is a little bit complicated because I need it somehow to find it. Enumeration and flag types, maybe they are here. I hate this because the way it's working, it is the way I don't need. Let's see. G flag value enumerations. No, I'm wrong. You see, even myself, I'm not so familiar with this thing. So how do I find this thing now? Because I need it. I need a GTK Revealer transition type, and I cannot find it. Whatever. Let me see if the dev help gives me some help with the offline documentation. It takes a little bit of time until it's running, and I'm just noticing I'm wasting a lot of time here. Anyway, yes. Okay, as you can see, I found out the enumeration from GTK Revealer transition type, which I got it with the help of dev help, where we have the documentation of the GTK. If you find it exactly, just let me know how and where's the real link where bring you to this documentation of the GTK Revealer transition type in a comment, please. Anyway, what do we have here? We have GTK Revealer transition type none, crossfade, slide right, slide left, slide up and down, which means we can choose a way of how the child will be revealed based on the position how you create it and where you put it. Me, I'm not going to make too much complicated story about it. I'm going to choose let's say left, which probably it will look a little bit creepy. This means we need a function first. So let me close this one because it didn't help. So we need the set transition type function. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to run it just after we put the entry inside the revealer. And we are going to pass, of course, its first parameter says GTK Revealer, GTK Revealer, our revealer, and of course the second one, it will be the transition type, which I got it right here. I said slide left. Let us check what exactly does this function. Okay, let me compile it and run it. You remember when I ran it last time, the program, and I click here, it came from up down, the button, the entry. Now you see it goes from left to right. It happens this one because the way how you decide to position these things. Maybe if you change let's say 0010 for the revealer, which means 0 top, 1 left, 0 top, it reveals on the right side. You see, basically this is what it does. It is nothing special. It's the way how you decide to put it. Of course, now if I choose now, for example, down, and I'm going to call it down, now it looks a little bit creepy because we changed the button and the revealer. And now when I click on down, you see it's still looks creepy. Why? Because you choose to have it down, and we need to make changes. So this means we let the button at the position left 0, top 0, and the revealer will be also at the position 0, left 0, but at this time we are going to say top 1. Now when I'm going to compile it and run it, you see it's coming from up down and works, of course, fine. Okay, so this is the story with GTK Revealer set transition type. Okay, we have it, we don't need it, I don't need dev help anymore, I hope. Next thing, it is if you want to get a transition, it's the same. You just declare GTK Revealer transition type variable, and then you get that information. You can compare against it, and you have it. Now, what's the story with GTK Revealer get and set transition? It says returns the amount of time in milliseconds that transition will take, and sets the duration that transition will take. What this means? Well, it means for example duration, it is, as you can see, in milliseconds. Let me call this function and you will understand it better, how fast it will be revealed. Our child, or better said, it will reveal the widget which you hide it, and you want to reveal it. So GTK Revealer, and of course let us check. It says something about default. It doesn't say something. Okay, just let us use 1000 milliseconds, which is 1 second, which means you will see how it's working, how much time it takes. You see how slowly it's coming. This means if I use now 250 milliseconds, it will take a time to reveal, which means 4 times less than a second, and it works faster because I said it should be 4 times. I'm sorry, faster than a second. Anyway, if you want to give it more time, if you take now 3000, which means 3 seconds, from the moment when you push the button until it will be fully revealed, it will take 3 seconds. Watch. 1, 2, 3. You see? And goes back also 3 seconds. So basically this is what this function does. This function decides how fast it's going to be revealed. 100 milliseconds, I think you already know this will be very fast. Bam! You see? Okay, so basically this is what this function does. I think it's enough. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.